Hello everyone and welcome to Gumno YouTube channel. Today topic I would like to show you all about the recovering Cisco router password. Well, the Cisco II provide a mechanism to recover password. In case you lost them or you don't remember them, you need to have physical access to the router to connect to its console port. This is a good thing because you don't want anyone else connecting from a remote location through telnet protocol to be able to reset the password on your routers. Okay? The key point of the password recovery process is to boot up the Cisco router, ignoring its current startup configuration, which contains the current password. To boot up the Cisco router, ignoring its current startup configuration, you need to change the value in the configuration register. Okay? As you can see in the picture, this is the Cisco router startup process. Okay, when you power on the Cisco router, the first one that router need to do is power on cell test. After the router complete the power on cell test, it will read configuration register value from ROM to find IIS location. By default, configuration register value is 082102. The value tell the router to load IIS from flash and then move on to the NVRAM to load startup configuration file to store in running configuration file on the RAM of the router. In the case when user enter the user execute mode through console port, the user need to enter console password correctly. And then when the user move from user execute mode to privilege execute mode, user need to enter privilege password correctly. In case user don't remember the password, the solution you need to change configuration register value from 082102 to 082142. The value tell the router by ignoring loading startup configuration file from NVRAM. Router just load IIS from flash to store on the RAM. Okay, so user can enter user execute mode and then move to the privilege execute mode without password. And then user can go to the global configuration mode to change any password as user needed. Okay, so this is the solution. In case you don't remember the password, you need to change the configuration register value to 082142. Okay, to tell the router to ignoring loading startup configuration file from NVRAM. Router just load IIS from flash to store in the RAM. And then you can go to the user execute mode. You can go to the privilege execute mode without password. And you can go to global configuration mode to change password as you need it. Okay, now we will move to talk something about the configuration register. There are three configuration register: 082100 boot in the ROM monitor mode, 082102 boot in normally state, and 082142 bypass startup configuration from NVRAM. In case you don't remember the password, you need to change the configuration register value to 082142. Okay, now we will move to the step to recover password on a Cisco router. You can follow this step. Okay, step 1, access router with the console cable. User application like PuTTY or Hypertext Terminal. As you can see in my network diagram, I already finished the step 1 because I already connect my laptop to the router name or UPP by using the console cable. On my computer laptop, I have Hypertext Terminal software built in. So now I already finished the step 1, so we move to the step 2. Okay, step 2, if still have access to user execute mode, type show version at the prompt and record the configuration register setting. Configuration register is usually set to 082102 by default. If you can no longer access the router, you can assume it is set to 082102. Okay, let's start the step 2 now. Okay, so we need to log into the user execute mode of the router name or UPP from my computer laptop. So I open my computer laptop and then go to desktop. On the desktop, you click on terminal and then click showcase. Okay, and then press enter. As you can see, I cannot log into the user execute mode because the user execute mode protected by the password. Okay, in case we don't remember the password, so we cannot go to the user execute mode, and then we cannot go to privilege execute mode. So we will skip the step 2. Okay, now we will move to the step 3. Okay, step 3, enter the roam monitor mode, remote modes. Okay, to enter the roam monitor mode, you turn the router off, wait a few seconds, and turn it back on. When the router starts display system boot trip version on the hyper terminal screen, press the control key and the brake key together. The router will boot in roam monitor mode. Depending on the router hardware, one of the several props, such as like this or simply like this may show. Okay, so let's start to the step 3 altogether to enter the roam monitor modes. Okay, so let's start. So we need to turn the router off and then turn on. Okay, so now I turn the router off and then turn on. Okay, so you need to press the key control with the key. Okay, break together. As you can see now, we are on the roam monitor mode. Okay, we are now on the roam monitor mode. Okay, so we will move to the step 4. Okay, change the configuration register setting to the 082142 to boot without loading configuration file. To do this, you need to type command conflicts, okay, and then the register value 082142, okay. Because the router bypass the startup configuration where the forgotten enable secret password is stored. Okay, so now let's start together. Okay, okay, so you need to type the command. Okay, conflict. Okay, and then you need to enter the configuration register value. Okay, you can change from default to the 0x. Okay, 0x 21 42 and then press enter to continue. Okay, okay, so now we will move to the step 5. You can type the reset command at Roman 2 prop. Okay, okay, due to the new configuration register setting, the router will not load the configuration file. The system prop, would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog? Okay, the answer you can say yes or no. In our case, you enter no and press enter key. And then you can move to the user execute mode. Okay, so let's start now. So you type command reset, okay, to reset the routers. Okay, and then you press enter to continue. As you can see, the router is resetting now. Okay, so you need to wait a moment. Okay, you get the question. Would you like to enter initial configuration dialog? You type the answer no and press enter to continue. Okay, and then press enter to get start. Okay, now we are on user execute mode without password. Okay, so we will move to the next step. Okay, step 6. Enter privilege execute mode to restore existing configuration. Now at user mode prompt, type enable and then press enter to go to the privilege execute mode without password. Okay, and then you can use the command copy start run. It means that copy startup configuration file to store in running configuration. Okay, to restore the existing configuration. Okay, so let's start now. Okay, so we will type the command enable to move from user execute mode to privilege execute mode. Now we are on privilege execute mode, so I can show the current configuration file on the privilege execute mode. Okay, so we just type command show running config to see current running configuration file. Okay, as you can see, we not yet config anything at all. Okay, okay, so now we will start to copy configuration file from the running config to store in the running config. So you type the command copy run. Okay, start. Okay, copy run start. Okay, copy. Copy startup config running config. Okay, it means we copy startup configuration file from nvram to store in running configuration file on the RAM. Okay, and then press enter to continue. Okay, destination file name like this, running configuration, and then press enter to confirm. Okay, now as you can see, we already restore the configuration file from the startup configuration to store in the running config. You can show running config to see the current running configuration file on the RAM. Okay, as you can see, we already restore the hostname or UPP. Okay, this is the secret password. Okay, okay, IP of the file is net 0/0. Okay, default root. Okay, okay, and this is the console password. Okay, so we will move to the next step, to step 7. Move to global configuration mode to change enable secret password by type the command conft at the privilege execute mode. Okay, and then you can change enable secret password. In my case, I change enable secret password class. Okay, okay, let's start now. So we will move from privilege execute mode to global mode with command conf space t. Okay, and then we will change the secret password. Okay, with the command enable secret and then password number. In my case, I will enter the password class. Okay. Okay, and then we will move to the next step to change the console password. Okay, so we type command line console 0 and then command password and then enter the console password. Okay, in my case, I will enter the console password Cisco. Okay. Okay, and then type the command login. Okay, now our console port will protect by the password Cisco. So when the user log into user execute mode through console port, the user need to enter the password console. If user enter the password incorrect, user cannot log into the user execute mode. Okay, next step we will move to the step. Okay, next we will move to the step 9. save the new running configuration file over the startup configuration in NVRAM. You just run the command, copy, run start. Okay, so let's start now. We will exit to the privilege execute mode. Okay, and then we type command, copy, run start. It means copy running configuration file to place in startup configuration file. Okay, so let's start now. Copy, run, start. Okay, and then destination file name startup config. Okay, we press enter key to confirm. Okay, now we building configuration is okay. Okay, so we move to the step 10. Change the configuration register back to the default value. Okay, 082102. Okay, to do this, you need move to the global configuration and then type the command config register and enter the register values. Okay, let's start now. Okay, so we will go to the privilege execute mode with the command conf space t. Okay, and now we are on, sorry, we will move to the global configuration mode with the command conf space t. And now we are on global configuration mode, so we need to change the configuration register back to default value 082102. Okay, with the command config register. Okay, so you type the command config register and then enter the configuration register value 082102 and then press enter to continue. Okay, and then we will move to the step 11. Okay, before restarting the router, verify the new configuration setting from the privilege execute prompt, enter the show version command and press enter. Verify that the last line of the output reads configuration register 082142 will be 082102 at the next reload. Okay, let's start now. Okay, so we need exit to the privilege execute mode. Okay, and then type the command show version. Okay, type the command show version to verify. Okay, okay, as you can see, the configuration register is 082142. It will be 082102 at next reload. Okay, so next we need to reload to change the configuration register value from 082142 to 082102. Okay, so next step, step 12, reboot the router with the reload command. Okay, so let's start now. Okay, so you need to type command reloads. Okay, and then press enter. Okay, as you can see, system configuration have been modified. Okay, so you need to type the command. Okay, nose. Okay. Okay, so the system is now reloading. Okay, so you need to wait a moment. Okay, you need to wait a moment and then you press enter to get start. Okay, so user verify the password. This is the password of user execute mode that you have already changed. In my case, I changed to Cisco. Okay. Okay, as you can see now, I can enter the user execute mode and then we move to the privilege execute mode with the command enable. Okay, and then you need to enter the privilege password. In my case, I already changed to the class, so I enter the class. Okay. Okay, as you can see now we are on privilege execute mode. Okay, so the last step, you need to verify the new password. I already verified the new password. Okay, so my video today is now finished. Finally, I would like to say don't forget to subscribe and share my video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you next time.